Hello Cancer, and welcome to me, Tarot Owl. Today we're going to be working on your weekly reading. It's going to be from February 7th through the 13th. And also like to say this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. Let the rest fly away. I want to thank you for coming over to my channel and watching the video. I hope this tarot read gives you some clarity or some comfort or confirmation in your question that you are asking. But again, it's a general read, so take what you can. And let's cut the cards and begin. Alright. So your first card, you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a very fiery card. All the wands represent fire. Aces are new beginnings, very powerful card. So you're going to be starting something. You're going to be starting something new, or a fresh start. You're going to rekindle. Perhaps you want to rekindle a relationship. This is a fire card, and it's also showing new growth here. There's many new leaves are sprouting on here, so you're going to be having some new growth in your situation. It's a very passionate card. Maybe starting a new relationship or rekindling an older one. So let's go on with the rest of the reading. This is your basic. This is your not your basic, but this is your main card in your reading. Now we're going to go to the recent past here. The recent past is showing that there's a relationship going on here. There was a lot of love and joy going on. Because you can see there, he is bringing her, or if it's the other way, she's bringing you. Bringing you a cup of flowers. Flowers again are all about growth and fruition and love and abundance. So someone is in your past. There is someone in your past that's full of abundance and joy, and that may be what is going to start rekindling again here with this wand. Coming out of the clouds, just busting through. So, just wants to grow. So let's look at the near future here. In the near future, you have the beautiful sunshine. Sunshine is glowing. There's a lot of purity. There's a lot of innocence. Sun is also yellow, of course, and yellow represents creativity and creation. And if you notice all the little sunflowers here, they're all blooming bright and shining as well. You have this nice orange banner here. Orange is also for creativity. So there's a lot of innocence. It's a lot of innocence and growth in this relationship, since it happened here. It was here in the past as well, and now there seems to be a little bit of not much, but a little change for the better, because now things have been brought out into the light. Maybe you have been talking a lot more than usual, and being more creative, and there's a lot more innocence. There's a lot more innocence. It's just time to rekindle. Get back to the innocence of the relationship. There's a lot more wisdom now, also, because the horse here is a gray horse. Gray represents wisdom and authority. Horses also mean traveling. So there could be, this could be, you know, it's traveling. There's traveling innocence in this, and lots of creativity coming in um, for this rekindling, this spark in a relationship, which is happening at this present moment. There's going to be a lot of sparks going this week. All right, so let's now pull 3 cards here for this significant other in your reading. Okay, your significant other's out of 10 has the 10 of Cups, which again is showing a beautiful rainbow. Beautiful rainbow here. There's the 2 of you here, arm in arm, looking out, looking out into the sunset, or looking out at the horizon, I should say. Hold on a minute. Hey, stop that! I don't know if you can hear that. Those are my cats. They're fighting. Okay. Okay. So let's get back here. All right, so the person down here. The person down here is looking forward to this rekindling. They're happy, then joyful as well. There's a rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, your dreams will come true. So they are thinking of you, in other words. They're thinking of you, in other words. They're dreaming about this spark that's going on. And also it's also a number 10. Number 10s means that's final. That there's final. That's final. There's going to be a new beginning. A new start's going to be happening. Now, in their recent past, they had the Chariot. Here comes the Chariot in their recent past, which is, in the recent past, it's all about travel. It's all about traveling, and it also represents that that they weren't holding the reins. If you notice, this Chariot driver, there is no reins that are controlling these sphinxes. You can call them lions if you'd like. But you notice there's no reins. So this just means that this person was felt like they were in control of the situation in the recent past. They didn't veer off to the right. They didn't take shortcuts. They didn't veer to the left. They didn't veer to the right. They just went straight on and they're going with the flow. Okay, they're going with the flow. They're going with the flow. And then of course here in the recent past on your reading up here, there was a lot of generosity, a lot of happiness, receiving and giving, a lot of joy, a lot of love here. And they were just going with the flow, They were happy. They were happy with this relationship, just the way it was. But now with this new spark coming, now they're overjoyed. They're over the rainbow with this. Looking forward. They're looking forward. Here. You have the Ten of Swords here. Down here, they have the Ten of Swords. It's showing here. This is also a number 10, which is, is another ending. It's another ending. Something new. This is over. This could just be This could represent their own fears, their own fears of this rekindling, this spark, um, end of this relationship. Now this could be their own fears, laying face down with being, uh, having all these swords, stuck down into them. It could be their own fears of letting loose and enjoying the brand new start, the innocence and purity, and um, that is here in the future here with you. Or that's what I'm going to take. That's what I'm getting here. They're just in it. They're having a lot of fear, Although, here in their recent past, they didn't take hold of the reins. They just went with the flow. And now that the flow is starting to rekindle and spark up some, re-spark over the rainbow, and with this new spark, this new energy, this new growth, this new beginning, they're having some fears. They're just having some fears about it. They're kind of like, would say like an ostrich that buries their head in the sand. um, they're just having a little bit of fears here. But again, you're still bright and joyful, wisdom, knowledge, creativity. You've got the creation, you got the beautiful sunlight shining down upon you, brightening up this. And if you do notice, the sun is coming. Here's the darkness here. And your sunlight, your sunshine is shining right here, right in the middle between this person and their fears. So, you may just need to, talk with them a little more, give them a little more comfort, and reassure them that that it's a good union, it's a good thing. That is, if you want to, it's your choice. There's just this person down here is a little bit fearful of the relationship for some reason. Maybe because here, it's showing, he was in, or she was in control, and just like I said, went with the flow. And now the water's flowing in or flowing out, and he's scared. This person doesn't know what to do. So that's your reading. I wish I could have gave a little more info, but that's really all I'm getting with these cards. So, yeah, take what you can from that, and go from there. All right, Cancer, you have a great day. I'll see you again. Bye.